There are some early arrivals. You're already in the movie. And these are our marvelous trusted managers, Jacek, Janusz, and Olga. We've worked with them many times. Greeting a bunch of early arrivals here. Yeah. Hello. Wow. Hello. Greetings, everyone. Here they come. Welcome. Greetings. Welcome to Budapest. Here they come. Oh, Nancy, how are you? I bet you my kids are going to miss you now that you're gone in Florida. Welcome to Budapest, everyone. Welcome. Hey. Greetings. Hey, you guys. Boy, you just jumped on this thing at the last minute. Did it go okay? Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Budapest. Either way is good.
Either way is good.
Yep. How are you? Hello there, Tom. You've got 8 of you?
12.
12 of you?
I got 12.
I knew we had a whole busload of you. Wow, good to have you. Welcome. Glad to see everybody here. I gotta make sure you're in the movies tonight.
Hi, Steve. Good to be here.
Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Ah, we love it when young people come. Welcome. Welcome back. A lot of people. This is a big one. We're filling up the hall here. Good morning. Here we go out to our 3 buses. There comes the rest. There's the flag of Hungary. Red, white, and green. There's the flag of the European Union, and we're leaving Terminal 2A, heading for Mass.
Wiesz, unikają dużych brzegów, przecież liście przysypią, to jest masakra, więc po prostu idziesz, jak jest upał.
The street here is too narrow for the buses, so we're walking. This young man here was giving us some assistance. There we're parking on the side of the road, heading up to the church. Well, we've arrived here in the country for Mass, but there's already a Mass going on, and we arrived early. So, this is the church where a Swiss lady put up a picture of Mary, and miracles started happening, and a blind woman gained her sight, and it became a great pilgrimage site, and it's where John Paul II even came here. Janet specifically asked them to give us this church for Mass because it's out in the country and it's a beautiful old Hungarian church from the 1700s. And it is called Our Lady of Remete, R-E-M-E-T-E. And also Our Lady...
Consolation. It's Our Lady of Consolation.
Our Lady of Consolation. So I wanted just to read a little bit about this church while Father Franz is getting ready. It's called Our Lady of Remete, or Remete. And now, when you come with me in Israel, I know everything over there. It's like my backyard. We've been there 200 times. This trip is new for Janet and I. So we're doing this trip as our 20th anniversary, but we're enjoying it along with you as a brand new experience. So we're going to be kind of coasting along right with you, cruising along, I should say, with you. and trusting the guides to give us good information. Remember that when you come into a city, we're going to be stopping each day and going into cities and doing tours. I have no control over the guides, and I'm not an expert on these places either. So I'm going to read to you from Google about this church. I'm always honest with you too. I never try to blow smoke up your pant legs. If I don't know something, I tell you I don't know it. So this is in the outskirts of Budapest. It's a Marian shrine dating from the 1700s. So that means probably before United States was a country. This was already a shrine to Mary before the Revolutionary War. It houses an image of the Blessed Virgin Mary that a woman placed on a tree that was a replica of a picture of Our Lady of Einsiedeln in Switzerland. So see, there was an image in Switzerland, a miraculous image. She had a copy of it, and she brought it here to this town, and she placed that image on a tree. This up here is an image like that. And you see there's a tree, it's put on a tree. So it's to replicate her putting the image on the tree. And the woman would stop during the day from her duties and pray before the image each day. And soon others began to join her in praying. Around 1800, still over 200 years ago. I just love how old the Catholic Church is. You go places like this, in America, if something's 200 years old, it's ancient. But here, it's still young. Around 1800, a woman who was blind stopped by to pray at this image of Mary, and she was healed and regained her sight. And from that time on, thousands of people have continued to come visit here and to pray, including St. John Paul II came here also to pray. So you can see the significance of it. This is why Janet said, I want to take the group there because it's a very special place. There are thousands of these over the hundreds of years that people have left. So to thank the Lord and thank the Blessed Virgin Mary for the miracles that they have answered. So that's just a little bit of information on the church, so you'll know why we came here, because it's been venerated here for over 200 years, and many, many miracles have been here. And I always like going places where John Paul II visited, because that always kind of gives a seal of approval when the popes come. Okay, so we'll have Mass, and then we'll head back to the ship. We'll head to lunch, and then we'll get on the ship, and I can't wait to get on that ship. I think it's going to be pretty fun. I'm going to enjoy it, share all of this. 20 years of leading pilgrimages, can you believe it? Since Father Franz isn't here yet, and I won't get a whole lot of time to talk to everybody, it started because when we started making our movie series, I woke up in the middle of the night in the year 2000, and I grabbed Janet. I said, wake up, quick, we have to do a movie, a video series on the history of salvation from a Catholic perspective. And she's shaking. She said, you woke me up and scared me half to death to tell me that. You're crazy. Go back to sleep. We can't even take good pictures. How does God expect us to make movies? She rolled over and went back to sleep, and we started making the movies, and it worked with Ignatius Press. That was 25 years ago we started that. And then people said, well, you're taking us to Israel and to Rome in the movies. Why don't you do it in person? So in 2005, we said, well, why not? So we got in touch with Corporate Travel, and they've been working with us for 20 years. We exclusively work with Corporate Travel. And we set up a pilgrimage in the year 2000, and it filled up overnight. Israel. I still have a picture of that group that went with us, the 50 people to Israel. And then they said, where are you going to go next year? I said, Rome. They said, okay, good, we'll go with you. Where are you going to go now? Poland, Ireland, Danube River Cruise. And that's really, we had no plan. We did not decide to start doing pilgrimages. It was just an act of God, and we were open to it. And God always looks for foolish people who will listen to him. And that's how we found us. Somebody willing to take the risk. And here all of you now are beneficiaries of that Lord, his good sense of humor using us. But we hope you enjoy this trip. We're going to have a great time. And during dinner, we'll go over some of the logistics and things. But at least we just wanted to welcome you here and explain to you how this all got started for our 20 years now. Thanks for joining us. We love all of you, and thanks for trusting us.
The entrance at the front. O Lord, hear my voice, for I have called to you. Be my help.
The Lord be with you. And with your spirit. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
And those back home for whom we pray, but the totality of our pilgrimage. But remember, if you're late, not even Mary will be able to help you. Just call Uber.
This was the image that was a replica from Switzerland, and mirror placed in front of this in the late 1800s, and even John II came here to honor this status image of Our Lady of Ramit or Ramiti. So everybody is now free for lunch, and there are the ships. Now, Becky, that's ours right there.
You can see the cruise ships docked on
I bet you that's ours right there. And we're going to have lunch in town, and then we're going to be
behind us.
getting all of it.
If you look to the left, there was the
Everybody is scattered all over this part of Old Town looking for restaurants, and it's a lot to choose from. But Janet and I started here, and I always wanted to try real goulash because my mom used to make it when I was a kid. So I have to try several different kinds of goulash. Janet got the Caesar salad, and this is a taster plate of Hungarian foods and tasting. So here we go. Danube River. We are just finishing up lunch and getting back to the dock, but there is our ship. It is called the Amadeus Nova. So that's our ship right there. That's the one we're going to be on for the next 7 nights. Looks like a beauty. Made in Germany in 2025. Well, we have arrived. The Amadeus Nova. Look how long that thing is, all the way back there. 4 levels, actually. And all the way up there, 4 levels. There's Floyd and Martha taking pictures.
Hey, we're here.
Welcome to my ship, Ellen. You'll be glad to know I'm the captain. This is my ship. I'll be sailing here.
This is great. When did you take your sailing lessons?
I did. You may want to change your mind and get off the ship now. Here's our folks coming down to the pier, and here they are bringing our luggage onto the ship. We have a few minutes before they start letting us board and go to our cabins, but we're getting drinks and having a nice time here in the lounge. And the check-in was easy and smooth, and they take us up to our cabins and tell us where everything is, and it's a beautiful ship. Wow, this is pretty nice. I think everybody's gonna have a good time here on this ship. And all these 4 levels, but boy, they have a nice arrangement. At the pool, and golfers can golf down at that end. All these lounges. Very, very nice. Wow, this is nice. Everybody on this ship is with us. Everybody is in our group. We own the ship. Lovely. Everybody's pretty excited about this. You can even play chess here on the deck, or you can do golf putting and lay out here and relax. Wow. So I'm closing this video out for now, but I may add the dinner and this dancing, the Hungarian show tonight. But we're off to a great start. People are loving this, and more soon.